Alright.
Hey, so we're here with Charlie Walker, and what did you do today, man?
Top 16 with heroes at Oceans. Somehow I'm insane.
What did you top with, man?
Heroes.
You top with heroes, okay.
Hey,
You're my hero, Charlie Walker.
you're my hero, Carmen Tonnen.
Alright, so do you know what? So what did you win? You won a prize card?
Yeah, I won this sick prize card. I won this mat, the Rite of Amicia mat, or however you pronounce it. I won the Crystal BLS, the sickest. And then I won a box of Pote, and I got a Starlight, what's it called?
Ultimate Slayer!
Ultimate Slayer! I got a Starlight Ultimate Slayer.
So who's the real winner today?
Yeah, me, the rich get richer, so yeah, there you go.
Alright, do you want to take us through your deck profile, man?
Absolutely. So we've got 3 shots, best normal summon. Some people play 2. That's fine, I guess. But 3's like way better, because there's like almost nothing you want a normal summon that's better than this. Like, obviously you have Hero Lives, but like, it's at 3 now, so of course you want to play more now. We've got 3 Faris, because it's like the second best monster. For Stratos, it's like the best extender. It's insane. Discards anything out of hand. Cooked. Unless you draw the Garnet, then it's really bad.
That's fair enough.
Then it's really awful. And then Vion, the main, Faris gets the increase, gets the Vion. Vion's the same, Foolish Burial, anything you need. Adds Poly, really good. And then 2 Shadow Mist.
1 or 3.
Because you only need 2. Because either you send it or your hero lives it. And like, if any more than that, it's like a bit of a brick. So it's like kind of bad.
Why not 1?
Why not 1? Because it's too good. And then double Mally. I don't know.
Why not 3?
Why not 3? Well, you sort of play 3. You One Denier. He's your 3rd Mally. He can once. Yeah, he's insane. This guy's insane.
What does Deny do?
I haven't seen that one.
He once per duel summons himself from grave. If you control a Destiny hero, I think in your grave or banish, and then you summon him, put Mally back from banish, and then Mally again. So.
No.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's actually insane.
So 3 Mallies basically, hey?
Yeah, that's why he's never coming back to 3, because they made like some shitty animal.
Or else you have 4 Mallies.
Yeah, which would be like the tits. And then 1 liquid, he draw 2, discard 1. I draw 2, discard 1 so many times into Rivalry. It was amazing. Rivalry and Imperm.
Secret text.
Yeah, no, it was insane.
Don't say it.
Not yet. MVP of today, game 1
What
MVP.
is this card?
Dark Angel. So this card, so you give it to your opponent when you have 3 or more Destiny heroes in your grave. So you have like Denier, Mally, and then DPE, because you DPE kill itself and the link, so you have nothing in attack. Then you Dark Angel to grave, and then give them Dark Angel. They can't use any spells. Well, they can, but they get negated and destroyed. And then most of the time you Rivalry them as well, and there's like no way to play through that. It's absolutely insane.
So is that your secret tech for today? Rivalry?
Yeah, it was insane. I won pretty much all my game 1s.
Better than Idley.
Yeah, it's insane. You can't activate spells, so it's like they can't just be like, oh, I'm sitting on a monster Mystic Mine. Because they're just getting negated and destroyed. And then 1 Plasma. A lot of the time, honestly, he's just kind of, it's because he's a Destiny hero as well, and you need like more names for just in case you open things or you want to add Mally or dump Mally early. But Plasma is also sick. I summoned him like once today against like Exorcister, and he was like pretty sick. So my opponent like didn't know what it did, so I got to skill drain him. And then the card you never want to draw. I drew it once, and I was already losing that game anyway, so I didn't feel too bad. But this card's awful to draw. You literally, unless you hard open Vion, you can't get to Poly if you draw this. So it's pretty brutal. But he's insane if you don't. And a lot of people don't know this card's a continuous trap, so it's chainable. So a lot of people tried to pop it, and then I was just like, oh, chain. And then it becomes a new monster when it's moved from here to here, so it obviously falls off. So it's insane. And then newly...
Don't you mean Fizzle?
Fizzle, oh yeah. Unofficial terms. And then newly at 3, a hero lives. This card's insane, except if you're going into time.
The rich do get richer.
The rich do get richer.
Rarities are nice. I like them.
I like them. Yeah, this card is so good. The only time I didn't use it was in the round I drew, the last round of the day, because there was like 5 minutes left and I opened it. I'm like, I'm not going to half my life points. But other than that, it was like peak. This card's insane. Newly at 3, feels really good. Feel like I open it now. And 3 must change. This card is hypothetically insane against Tiaraments if you don't always open bad against Tiaraments randomly when you verse them. Like me, because I'm just not good at Yu-Gi-Oh! But you can just Dark Lore people and it's insane. And it's really sick because you can like Stratos dodge Imperm, fucking acid mill acid destroy all back row. Very super poly. This card's insane. This card, I don't think I need to explain this card. And you also have the Omni Heroes with this card, so you can like normal summon Stratus, super poly into Ab Zero with their Toad. Really good. Another card that doesn't need to be explained. Dark Ruler. This card, it wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. Well, I only drew it twice, to be fair, but it was still like really good. Double poly. Most people play 1. 2's way better.
That's a bad rarity.
That's bad rarity. Yeah, it looks sick. It looks sick. Speed dual rarity does look sick. But you need the other one for follow-up, or else you just lose in turn 3. Because if they just wipe your board, you can't do anything. Like
So if
Divine-
you're playing Poly, why
Yeah.
not play Guardian Chimera?
Guardian Chimera, because you get locked into heroes. You're like 3 of your cards locked into heroes, all your good ones. And then the card I accidentally summoned the water with after I used it on stream, Fusion Destiny. That was an accident. That was a really long turn. I felt really bad, but it didn't change. Still got floored on stream. This card is like the best card. I saw it maybe 4 times. This card's the best though. Please come to 3, Konami. I love you forever. And then the Garnet. I drew this too many times, but this is really good. Obviously, it gets you absolute 0 and just gets you heaps of attack on board. Rhoda, because it gets you anything. And then probably the best hand trap ever. No, maybe not ever. Imperm, this card is ridiculously good. This was probably the MVP. This is probably way better than Dark Ruler because of like Kid Carlos and Giga, because they always do Spite Red and they never do a Carrot.
Good drawing as well.
Yeah, it's insane. A lot of times you can just hold it and then turn 2 just be like, I did that to someone. I impermed their Baron and then I super polyed their Borrowland and IP, and it was just like, oh, sick. Well, he had Nibiru anyway going first, but that was alright. And then real MVP of the
The
day.
spicy tech.
This card's ridiculous. This card, it's like kind of unfair against a lot of decks right now. This, especially with Dark Angel, this won me so many game 1s. Won me a couple game 3s as well. Ridiculous.
How many cards did you play?
41 cards in the main.
Correct.
This means you don't get sacked by mine.
Hey, what's this?
Oh yeah, sorry, this is my Nibiru token. I only got Nibiru once today, which is great on heroes. And then
John feels attacked.
John Kim's hero. 1 Sunrise. Sunrise is really good. I'll get all the really good hero monsters out. These are like the main ones that you use. I didn't really use the other ones much of today. These are all just really cracked.
Now, are
Probably
these
the
all one-offs?
This is a 2 of, but I have you rarely go into the other one. It's like situational. I think I went into the second one maybe twice, but I would never cut it. 'Cause it's
Probably
just
the
really
only
good.
person that was excited about the DPE Starlight, hey?
Yeah, literally. It looks insane, even though it was a bit late, but they made it cheaper for me, so that was alright. But these cards are like the main ones you go into. Like 90% of the time, you're only going into these. The other ones are really just like toolbox situational. Like this card, this is only to dodge Imperm on Stratus. He's like sometimes good against back row decks, but I didn't summon him once today. This card I summoned once and it was on stream and it didn't get to trigger anyway because I got removed mid-chain. So that was pretty funny. But this card's really good against back row, which I've just like none of today. This card's only for Wind Barrier and Super Poly, because you have no other way to out that. This card's just a Super Poly again. All the Omni Heroes are just kind of like for Super Poly. Or if you need a Miracle Fusion, just go for more damage, because he gets big. And then this card's for time. Never came
Oh,
up.
what?
No, it pops as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, this card's insane.
This card pops.
That was a joke. This card is not for time. This I didn't go to time once. Oh no, I went to time once today. But this card is really good. His quick effect pop, I summoned him 0 times today. I summoned him 0 times, but he's
Summoned him once.
No, I didn't summon him once.
Yes, you did.
Oh, did I?
Yes,
Oh, I can't remember if I did.
I was there.
Oh, okay. I summoned him once. I can't remember. Sorry.
Cold out.
Called out. I summoned him once. He's pretty good. And then Super Poly. Oh, I should probably do this first. This card's just really good. This card came up a lot. It just resets Poly or Miracle Fusion or Super Poly sometimes. I did Super Poly sometimes because that card's really good. And then 3 Super Poly targets because that card's really good and you want it to hit everything.
They are the super poly targets that people play.
Yeah, you can probably cut this one.
Yeah.
But I like this one a lot. It's just
That's
especially because
cool,
you're playing
you
a
get
bunch of
on the
fusions.
Field, it's like sick.
It's
Yeah.
also like a negate as well.
Yeah.
Level manipulation.
something.
Big
Yeah.
splice.
Yeah, especially because a lot of your guys are fusions already. If you just need the dark, but you want the negate as well.
What about that side deck, bro? What about that
side-
spicy side deck?
Side deck. I think it's
Yeah,
really-
oh, not prepared.
No, ill prepared. We have. I didn't draw this card once, but I started in this card a lot.
Oh yeah, going first, yeah.
Yeah, because this card's really good. The
Do
other going
people
first
make
card.
you go first as a hero player?
Not
Thinking
once.
That you kill?
No,
Oh, no.
everyone was confident enough in going first, which was definitely correct, I think.
Okay.
It's better just to play your own deck because most of the time those boards are unbeatable unless you see like a combination of good going second cards. I saw this card a lot. This card was really good. I played this over a pointer. Pointer's good, but I don't know. It's just like later in the turn if they just draw into mine or something. It's just good to have this card. I don't know. They're both good, but I prefer Judgment. This card was sick. Shout out to my friend at home, Eli, for letting me borrow his evenly matched because I'm poor and I don't own a set. This card was insane.
Poor.
Yeah, I'm poor.
Oh, he's a Starlight DPE,
I'm
but
broke
he's
just-
poor and can't afford it evenly.
I'm broke, but this card was insane. I always like started this in going second. A lot of the time you side out like your Plasma Dark Angel and maybe a Poly if you're going second for these cards. I didn't see this card once. Felt pretty bad playing it, but I didn't see it once anyway.
So when's Konami banning this card?
Yeah, soon hopefully. Soon hopefully. The good one-offs. None of these came up because I didn't really play back. Well, I started this in a lot against Sprite. It's really good against Sprite, but these cards never came up because I didn't miss any back row.
How'd you get this card?
Oh yeah, this is from my top 16 box. Yeah. This was my secret tech of the event. It's not
Top
on
16?
top 16.
Pulls a Starlight.
Insane. I'm insane. And then I guess that's it. Oh, shout out to Mark Stewart for hooking me up with the mines. I'm not disgusting enough to own mines. But he is, so it makes sense.
What a call out.
Yeah, and then that's pretty much it. Shout out to Nathan Gamble because you're a sweetheart. I still love you, even though Australian Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't. Carmen Tonnen. What? Carmen's sick. Xavier's sick. John Kim holding the camera is amazing. Especially Harry Jeffrey and John Kim both made top 32, amazing. So did Josiah Woodbury, very good. We repped SA pretty hard. I was the only one who made it through to top 16, but then I got bombed out on stream, so it is what it is. And then shout out to Ron for getting destroyed on stream, attacking Spike Reddit to Chi Zhao, not knowing it's there. Anyway, that's it. Sick.